Hello friends, now we are going to prove the very important theorem or very important formula to find out volume of what? Parallelepipede. So now here we have to prove that the volume of parallelepipede whose quarter minus edges are what? A bar, B bar, C bar is box product of A bar, B bar, C bar. Already we know that box product is alternate notation for what? Scalar triple product. So now we are considering three vector A bar, B bar, C bar. According to given condition, A bar, B bar, C bar are what? Quarter minus edges of this parallelepipede. We know that in a parallelepipede or parallelepipede is also called as what? Cuboid. Parallelepipede has how many edges? 12 edges. So we have considered three edges which are what? Quarter minus means their initial point is same. So here let us consider that this will be the initial point. These are three edges of the parallelepipede. So let us denote one edge by vector A bar, second edge by vector B bar, and this third edge by vector C bar. So from this we will come to know that their initial point is same, is this A bar, B bar, C bar are which edges? Quarter minus edges of this parallelepipede. Using this condition we have to prove that volume is equal to box product. Let us revise the formula to find out volume of a parallelepipede or volume of a cuboid which you have studied in your earlier classes. What is that formula? Volume can be find out applying the formula length into breadth into what? Height. So which can also be written as volume is equals to, which is equals to length into breadth. Length into breadth, this is what? Length, and this is what? Breadth. Length into breadth is nothing but what? Area of this base parallelogram, and this will be what? Height. So length into breadth is nothing but area of this base, and this base is just like what? Parallelogram. Area of base parallelogram into height. So we can say that this length into breadth is nothing but area of base into height. So this formula also you have studied in 9th or 10th standard, that volume can be find out applying the formula length into breadth into height, or length into breadth means area of base into height, keep it as it is. Okay, so we are making the use of this second formula to prove that volume is equal to what? Box product. Now to apply this formula you have studied in what? Trigonometry, sorry, in geometry. Now we are converting that formula in terms of what? Vector. Now to apply this formula we will require two values. Which two values? First is area of base and second is what? Value of height. So now we are trying to find out area of base and height here. So here, therefore, now observe this base. So whether base of a box or base of a parallelepipede is just like what? Parallelogram. So this base is like what? Parallelogram. So now, and we have one formula to find out area of parallelogram if its adjacent sides are represented by which two vector? A bar and B bar. What is that formula? Magnitude of A bar cross B bar is the formula to find out area of a parallelogram if its adjacent sides are represented by A bar and B bar. So here volume, sorry, not volume, area of base parallelogram is equals to. So now if you observe this base parallelogram, its two sides are represented by which two vector? A bar and B bar. And we know that if A bar and B bar represent adjacent sides of a parallelogram, then area of parallelogram is equal to magnitude of A bar cross B bar. Applying this formula, even we have solved the example in last exercise. Let us denote this value say by equation number first. Now we have got our first required value, that is area of base parallelogram. Now we are trying to find out value of what? Height. So here let us draw a perpendicular from one vertex on the base. So here already we have drawn a perpendicular from one vertex of the parallelogram on the base. So let us denote this height of the parallelogram by h. Height of the parallelogram I am denoting by h, and even I am supposing that let this h makes an angle theta with what? C bar. So here whatever may be our supposition, first write down all these things. So let h be the height, let h be the height of parallelepipede which makes angle which makes angle, how much angle? Theta. With which vector? C bar, which makes angle theta with C bar. Okay. Now if you'll observe this figure very carefully, here we have got one right angle triangle. In this right angle triangle, one acute angle we have denoted by what? Theta. And then what is the formula of cos theta? Cos theta is adjacent upon hypotenuse. Hypotenuse means side opposite to 90. In this case, side opposite to 90 is what? C bar. So what value we are getting here? Therefore, cos theta is equals to adjacent. If you observe this triangle very carefully, there here adjacent side is nothing but adjacent side of this theta is what? H. This is opposite side, and hypotenuse is what? C bar. So cos theta is adjacent upon hypotenuse. So hypotenuse means we have to consider length of the hypotenuse. Here this hypotenuse is represented by which vector? C bar. But if we are not considering bar, means we have considered only its magnitude, means length of that C bar. So length of C bar simply can be denoted by what? C. So which implies that H is equal to C will get multiplied on this side. So on this side we will get C into cos theta. Let us denote this value say by equation number second. So now this is our second required value, what? H. Now area of base parallelogram is also known to us and value of H is also known to us. Now if we are substituting this value in the formula, we will get what? Volume. But now we have to show that volume is equal to what? Box product. That's why we will require again one important result also. Now observe this figure very carefully. Now here A bar and B bar are two vectors. Now if we are taking their cross product, we will get a new vector which is perpendicular to plane of what? A bar and B bar. So let us take the cross product of A bar and B bar. We know that cross product of two vector is nothing but new vector. Which new vector? A bar cross B bar. This new vector is perpendicular to plane of A bar and B bar. Plane of A bar and B bar means what? Base parallelogram. Whether plane of A bar and B bar is nothing but what? Base parallelogram. Means we can say that A bar cross B bar is perpendicular to base parallelogram, or in other word we can say that it's perpendicular to plane of A bar and B bar. So here we can observe that this A bar cross B bar and H both are perpendicular to what? Base parallelogram. So here A bar cross B bar and H are perpendicular to base parallelogram. If these two vectors are perpendicular, or if these two values are perpendicular, A bar cross B bar is also perpendicular to base parallelogram and H is also A bar cross B bar is perpendicular and H is also perpendicular to base parallelogram. Then what is our conclusion here about these two H and A bar cross B bar? Can I say that they are parallel to each other? So this implies that A bar cross B bar is parallel to what? H. So A bar cross B bar and H are parallel to each other because both are perpendicular to this base parallelogram already shown in the figure. That's why we can say that they are parallel to each other. And we know that if two lines are parallel to each other, at that time angle between if two lines are parallel, then pair of alternate angles are what? Equal. So here theta is angle between what? H and C bar. And can I say that if these two lines are parallel, then this angle is also equals to what? Theta, because this is pair of what? Alternate angle. That's why we can say that therefore angle between A bar cross B bar and C bar is also what? Theta, because these two lines are what? Parallel. And we know that if two vectors are parallel, at that time pair of alternate angles are equal. So therefore here we can say that angle between A bar cross B bar and what? C bar. So A bar cross B bar and C bar is also what? Theta. Angle between A bar cross B bar and C bar is also theta. Hope you have got it, that if two lines are parallel, then alternate angles are equal. Here this theta is angle between C bar and what? A bar cross B bar. So that's why here we are seeing that angle between A bar cross B bar and C bar is also theta. So this condition we will require to get our required result. Now let us focus on the required result. So now we are finding volume of parallelepiped. Okay, therefore volume of parallelepiped is equals to, What is the formula to find out volume of parallelepiped? Area of base parallelogram into what? Height. Okay, so which is equals to, now this area of base parallelogram, we are substituting this value from equation number first, where it is, its value is already known to us, magnitude of A bar cross B bar into height. Now we are substituting the value of height from equation number 2. What is the value of height? C cos theta. Okay, so denote this into just simply by dot. So we have substituted the value of area of base parallelogram and height. Now simplifying it, we will try to show that its value is equal to what? Box product of A bar, B bar, C bar. So to prove that condition, we will require the definition of dot product also. Let us revise the definition of dot product. What is definition of A bar dot B bar? A bar dot B bar is equal to AB cos theta. This is the definition of what? Dot product, where first term is magnitude of first vector, second term is magnitude of second vector, and theta is angle between what? A bar and B bar. Now, if keep A bar as A, I am replacing A bar by what? A bar cross B bar, and this dot keep it as it is, and B bar I am replacing by what? C bar. Let us try to find out. Here also, now already definition of dot product is known to us. So A bar cross B bar is also one vector, and C bar is also what? One vector. Now we are finding dot product of these two vectors. According to definition of dot product, what is first term? First term is magnitude of first vector. Here, which is the first vector? A bar cross B bar. So its magnitude is denoted by this notation. Here first term is magnitude of first vector. Again, according to definition, second term is magnitude of second vector. But here second vector is what? C bar. So its magnitude is C. Into what? Cos theta. Cos theta is nothing but angle between what? These two vectors. So check whether here angle between C bar and A bar and B bar is also what? Theta. So already we have shown that angle between these two vectors is equal to what? Theta. Check whether same expression is here. This same expression is appears here, magnitude of A bar cross B bar, C cos theta. So this is nothing but value of what? A bar cross B bar dot C bar. So it is value of A bar cross B bar dot C bar. This result we have got applying the definition of what? Dot product. So if you want, write down here, by definition of dot product. We have got this result applying the definition of dot product. According to definition of dot product, here two vector, we have taken dot product of two vector. Now according to definition, first term should be the magnitude of first vector, which is first vector A bar cross B bar. Yes, here its magnitude is there. Second term should be what? Magnitude of second vector. What is second vector here? C bar. So its magnitude will be equals to C into what? Cos theta. But theta should be the angle between these two vectors. But already we have proved that this theta is nothing but angle between these two vectors. Already we have proved it. So that's why we are able to apply the definition of dot product here. Now if you observe this final result, here first cross is there and then dot is there. If first cross then dot, or first dot then cross, at that time such representation is called as what? Scalar triple product. Means this is scalar triple product of which three vector? A bar, B bar, C bar. And we know that scalar triple product can also be denoted by what? Box product of A bar, B bar, C bar. And this is the result which you have to prove. This completes the proof of this theorem. We have proved that volume of a parallelepiped will be equal to box product of A bar, B bar, C bar. So this formula is applicable to find out volume of a parallelepiped if A bar, B bar, C bar are quarter minus edges of a parallelepiped. So now next theorem is to find out volume of a tetrahedron. So well, now let us try to prove second important theorem to find out volume of a tetrahedron. So here we have to prove that the volume of a tetrahedron whose quarter minus edges are A bar, B bar, C bar is 1/6 the box product of A bar, B bar, C bar. So tetrahedron, its shape is like a pyramid. Its all faces are like what? Triangle. So already you have seen the pyramid of Egypt. Its base is also like a triangle, and all the faces are like what? Triangle. So now here also this A bar, B bar, C bar represent quarter minus edges of, in the last theorem we have seen the volume, we have proved the formula to find out volume of a parallelepiped. Here we are going to prove the volume of what? Tetrahedron. Just simply replace the parallelepiped, what? Tetrahedron proof will be near about same. So here just I am replacing parallelepiped by what? Tetrahedron. So A bar, B bar, C bar are quarter minus edges of tetrahedron as shown in the figure. So let us denote this edge say by A bar, this edge by B bar, and the third edge by what? C bar. So where A bar, B bar, C bar represents what? Quarter minus edges of a tetrahedron as shown in the figure. Now here the formula to find out volume is equals to volume of what? Tetrahedron, which you have studied in geometry, is 1/3 area of base into height. Applying this formula, we are able to find out volume of what? Tetrahedron. So this formula you have applied in geometry in your earlier classes. Now means to apply this formula, we will require two values. One is area of base and second one is what? Height. So first we are finding area of this base. So now if you observe here, check whether the base is like a triangle. Yes, base is like a triangle. And here its two sides are represented by what? Two vector. Which two vector? A bar and B bar. So first we are trying to find out area of base, but here base is like what? Triangle. So area of base triangle is equals to, so A bar and B bar represent two sides of a triangle, and if A bar and B bar represent two sides of a triangle, then we know that area of triangle is half magnitude of A bar cross B bar. All these results we have studied when we have seen the important result of what? Cross product. In cross product we have seen that if A bar and B bar are two sides of a triangle, then area of triangle is half magnitude of A bar cross B bar. Now we have got our first required value. Now we are trying to find out second required value. So here second required value means height. So we are denoting here height by h. So let this h will be the height of this tetrahedron, and let this h makes an angle theta with which vector? C bar. So already here we have written that let h be the height of what? Tetrahedron. Height of tetrahedron which makes an angle theta with C bar. All these things we have shown in the figure. Now if you observe this figure, this triangle is what? Right angle triangle, and we know that in a right angle triangle value of cos theta is adjacent upon what? Hypotenuse. So here also we are getting same value, cos theta is equals to, cos theta is adjacent side is h, and hypotenuse is what? C bar. So here we have considered magnitude of C. So which implies that h will be equal to C into cos theta, means C cos theta. Here we have got our second required value also. Now we are finding cross product of these two vector. Which two vector? A bar and B bar. And we know that cross product of two vector is nothing but a new vector which is perpendicular to plane of A bar and B bar. So here let us try to find out cross product of these two vector. Which two vector? A bar and B bar. This A bar cross B bar is a new vector which is perpendicular to plane of A bar and B bar. Plane of A bar and B bar means it is perpendicular to base triangle. Means here we can say that A bar cross B bar and H both are perpendicular to base triangle. So here A bar cross B bar and H both are perpendicular to base triangle. Since they are perpendicular to base triangle, means we can say that A bar cross B bar and H are parallel to each other. And we know that if two lines are parallel to each other, at that time pair of alternate angle is what? Equal. So this angle is theta, then this angle is also what? Theta, because these are nothing but pair of alternate angle. But this theta is angle between what? C bar and A bar cross B bar. So from this we will get that therefore angle between A bar cross B bar and C bar is theta. Now we are finding volume of what? Tetrahedron. And what we have seen, its formula is equals to, what is the formula? 1/3 area of base triangle into height. So which is equal to, keep this 1/3 as it is. What is the formula to find out area of base triangle? So which is equal to 1/3, keep it as it is. So this area of base triangle from equation number first, its value is half magnitude of A bar cross B bar. half magnitude of A bar cross B bar, and H is nothing but value of H is what? C cos theta. Now here 1 by 2 into 1 by 3 will be equals to what? 1 by 6. Now this 3 term is nothing but dot product of what? A bar cross B bar and C bar. Already we have discussed it in the last proof also. So this here magnitude, first vector is A bar cross B bar. Here magnitude of A bar cross B bar is there. Second term should be magnitude of second vector. So magnitude of C bar is C. And theta should be the angle between these two vectors. Already we have proved that this theta is angle between A bar cross B bar and C bar. But here first cross appears and then dot appears, means it is definition of what? Scalar triple product, and scalar triple product is also denoted by what? Box product. So keep this 1 by 6 as it is. In this way we have proved that volume of tetrahedron is equal to 1/6 box product of A bar, B bar, C bar. Means proof of formula to find out volume of parallelepipede and tetrahedron is near about exactly same. Minor changes we have to do here to find out volume of what? Tetrahedron. In this way we have got two important formulas. First is to find out volume of what? Parallelepipede, and second is to find out what? Volume of tetrahedron. Now the last remaining article is vector triple product. Now we will, in the next video we will discuss the properties, definition of vector triple product and its properties, and then we will start the last exercise from this chapter.